This has been an interesting time in the NBA. You know, with COVID going on last year, we had the bubble, you know, the Lakers beat the Heat. This year, no fans in most buildings, or mostly no fans in every building, but still the same thing is happening on the court. Players are balling out. Some of them are getting overlooked. Some of them are just like all up in our face, social media, Bleacher Report feeding them to us. But regardless of whether they're underrated or properly rated, there's been a lot of breakout stars this season in the NBA. And that prompted me in the morning to tweet this out. Who have been the breakout stars? I was asking Twitter for their opinion, and there were a ton of replies. I actually got ratioed by DBG tweeting me a picture of Poku. That was a little bit unnecessary, but I went through and I looked at a bunch of the suggestions from you guys and your favorite players. I looked into some numbers and I came up with 10 players who I consider to be breakout stars, and we're using them today in a lineup on 2K21. Now, just before I show you the cards, let me just say, in my opinion, a breakout star, I'm not looking at like just underrated players. I'm looking at players who right now probably aren't like top 10, top 20 players in the league, but the way they're playing this season, I actually believe they could be that within the next coming years. I hope that makes sense. We all might define it a little bit differently, but let's get into it and I'll explain. First up in our lineup, Jaylen Brown, who's averaging 24 points a game on really good efficiency. He's a perfect example because coming into the season, people would have thought, you know, Jason Tatum, oh man, he's a star player with guys like Luka, Zion, these young stars. I don't think Jaylen Brown was in that conversation before this year, and now he definitely should be. He will be and kind of already is a star. Follow that up with a player in a similar position, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I love him, man. He's Canadian, obviously. And even though we had high hopes for him coming into this year, I think this season he solidified himself as like, oh yeah, he might be a top 10 player in the NBA in a few seasons. And that doesn't even seem like a stretch to say. Another player who we knew was really good, really talented, Colin Sexton. He averaged 20 a game last season, but he's taken a leap this year. He's averaging 23 a game. He got this card for dropping 40 on the Brooklyn Nets. Like, he's got star material written all over him. Let's see if he can return Cleveland to greatness. Julius Randle is different because he's a bit older. He's 25. I mean, that's not old, but he seems to be taking another step. He was already a good player, but now he is putting up huge numbers with the Knicks. 23, 11, and 6 this season, plus being in the New York market and being the best player on the Knicks. I mean, that's only going to boost his portfolio. People will be calling him a star before too long. Jeremy Grant also averaging 23 a game, also a bit older. He's 26. I had to include Jeremy Grant. So many people were suggesting him, and I don't necessarily disagree, but I will say he's definitely a benefactor of going to a worse team. Like in Detroit, he gets all their shots. He's doing pretty well with it, but his role has definitely helped enhance his breakout star definition. One of my favorite players on this team, Christian Wood, who is 24. My guy Christian Wood, get this, he's been on 6 teams in his 5 NBA seasons. That's crazy. Now he's a 20 and 10 guy and part of the future of the Rockets, whatever that looks like post James Harden. Christian Wood's going to be there, and he's going to be an all-star for years to come. Now, one thing I debated not doing was including rookies on this team, because rookies, I mean, we don't know what they are or who they're going to be in their rookie season, but there's 2 guys this season who I think will be stars down the road. They fit the definition, so I had to include LaMelo Ball first up. I wish he had a better card, man. Only a ruby for LaMelo at this point, but 16, 6, and 6 he was averaging before his injury. Like, does anybody disagree? LaMelo's going to be a star in a year or 2, maybe even shorter. I don't know. And to go along with him, Anthony Edwards, the #1 overall pick. Bit of a slower start, of course, to his season, but in the last 20 games at the time I'm recording this video, he's averaging 24 points a game. Anthony Edwards has really come along. We saw the dunk over my guy Yuta Watanabe a few months ago. I think Anthony Edwards is going to be a star, especially if he gets his defensive game in order. In our last 2 spots, this one's debatable for sure. Mikal Bridges, he's only averaging 13 a game, but he's on a really good Suns team, and he strikes me as the kind of player that definitely could be like a super elite 3-and-D player. I'm not comparing him to Klay Thompson, but that kind of impact on a good team. And finally, our last spot goes to Zach LaVine. I know Chicago Bulls fans are going to be happy. This one's debatable because Zach already was averaging like 25 a game last season, but he's taken his game up this year. He's averaging 27 a game, very efficient, has slightly improved his defensive play, and it just feels like now he's on the radar for people where it's like, oh yeah, Zach LaVine. He's kind of unstoppable offensively, which, I don't know, it kind of makes me think he's a star. And altogether, here is our breakout stars lineup. Let me know what you guys think. I know the definition of breakout star was a little loose, so comment down below which player I should have included in this lineup and if any of these guys don't belong here. Our team is a 90 overall, which means we should get a nice matchup. As always, follow me on Twitter if you want to be involved in these video creation ideas in the future. And also, I'm making a disclaimer right here. I'm recording this video video a day in advance, so if any of these players gets a better card come out on Friday, you have my permission to dislike this video because I'm going to be very upset about that. I'm wearing the OKC Thunder jerseys in honor of my boy Shea. Had to be done. Squad looking tough. My opponent running a super budget team. So there you go, that MJ. Oh, he must have got him from the locker code. Yeah, opponent might be good if he's running this kind of budget team. I have little to no depth off my bench with some heat check cards and stuff like that. So if my starters can get us a nice lead here, that would be freaking ideal. Hold on. Shea. Big finish inside. I haven't ever used this Shea card, so no idea what his jumper's looking like. These blue Thunder jerseys high-key pop off the screen right now. Let's feed it inside Julius Randle. That was another easy bucket. Maybe I don't need to shoot jumpers. Whoa, is this a zone I see? Okay, I like that. Oh, and they gave Shea Curry slide. I also like that. Oh yeah, who wants a wide open three? That's what we get playing against the zone. Thank you. Jeremy Grant, just scooch it back there, big fella. It's a good shot, but that could have been a three. I need to start getting stops in this game. This is bad. My opponent getting bailed a bit. He's hitting some whites and stuff, but I just need to get some stops. My offense is perfect. I mean, I should have made that. Wow, who got that board? Is that Anthony Edwards? Holy moly, good stuff, Ant-Man. Finally, the opponent misses a white. We caught him slipping. We caught him slipping. Now it's our time. Now it is our time to do some damage. Zach LaVine from the corner. I'll take it. Good help defense. Good help Oh, another. Ant-Man played great defense. Jeremy Grant was there. We don't get the rebound. Unbelievable. Good steal. Good steal. Good steal. I deserved it. I deserved it. This should be a flood. Anthony Edwards corner. Why is that only a 2 again? At least it was green. Let's flood even before we have to bring the bench in. I'm sorry, Colin Sexton and Jaylen Brown, all those dudes. Like, I'm sorry, but this is a necessary flood. How is that not a steal? Are you actually kidding me right now? Oh my goodness, this game is insane in like a horrible way. I'm playing such good defense. Wow. I figured he was going to get bailed out there. He absolutely did not. Who wants a 3 in transition? Pretty sure I had a layup with Shea. My bad. Oh, never mind. There's Zach LaVine with the 3. That was a green. Y'all know that was a green. I know it was. 2K's just trolling. 4 points, 3 assists, 3 assists with Shea. We can do more. We can add to it right here, right now. Okay. Well, that's my bad.
You're an idiot.
Come on, transition. Julius Randle, I have done nothing with you yet. Yet though, wide open 3 though, Julius Randle. I don't think I'm subbing you out this game, so just hit the 3s while you're not dead tired. Give me that steal. Thank you very much. Ruby LaMelo Ball getting it done. Colin Sexton. I was trying to pass out of that. Dang it. We almost had a good highlight there. Let's go, Randall. Point forward like you are in freaking New York. All the way. All the way. Thought that was going to be an and one. Probably should have been. Another steal. I was right there with LaMelo Ball. This LaMelo Ball card just feels way taller than he is. How? That was a good basket. 2K. Okay, whatever. 2K be holding people's hands. What else is new? What? And they don't let me green that. Okay, I got bailed out right back with a white. Fair enough. Transition. I see Christian Wood. Christian Wood's not gonna be able to do anything except drop a dime over to Julius Randle. Bye-bye. See you later. Adios. He hopped on his mic like just before he quit. I don't hear what he says. Opponent has left the match. Thank you very much. Obviously a shorter gameplay there. Didn't even make it 2 quarters, but we saw enough. You know, we know Jaylen Brown is a stud. I just don't have his pink diamond card. Mikal Bridges also stud, and yeah, everyone else got in the game. So cool. It was really fun using some of these cards I don't always use, and these young breakout stars, there's a reason why all these dudes have moments cards, because they've been really good and their future is super bright. So once again, let me know what you thought of the lineup, the players I included, and the video as a whole. I appreciate all the feedback as of late. Drop me a comment literally on anything. I think comments help the YouTube algorithm, so it's like a 2 birds with 1 stone. I like reading them and it helps me. Anyways, I'm just talking now. Be sure to also subscribe to my channel here and my second channel, Basketball Cinema. Link is in the description. But that is all I got for this one, y'all. I'm Jay Canada. See you in the next one. Peace.